Hello, so I'm going to be zooming into a random location on Google Maps and renovating a storefront that I think needs it. So HGTV, watch out. So I decided to drop my little person in the middle of the United States to see where we would end up, and it looks like we're in Kansas. We actually kind of got lucky with landing in a city instead of a cow farm. Well, actually, I've never been to Kansas, but we got a little small town, which is nice. So I'm kind of just looking around because I don't think every storefront needs it, or I feel like I'm picky. I'm not gonna pick the first store that pops up. So I'm just, driving around this small city in Kansas, and looking around, and oh, this place looks like it might be the place. And you know what? It is the place that I ended up doing it. Jackson's Glass Shop. I was just looking around, making sure it was a good canvas, and it was a good canvas. So this is the place that we're going to be renovating in this video. Maybe next time I could even wrap that little minivan. It's like some cool Jackson's Glass Shop minivan. Alright, so I'm liking this angle right here, so I'm just going to take a screenshot, and that's what we're going to use to Photoshop. So I gathered some inspo and some mood boards, so I'm going to walk you through it. So this is our blank canvas. This is a competitive research. It's like another glass store. I think this is like a big chain or something, but this is like a family business, home-owned type of vibe. So I don't want it to look as corporate as this, but I do like the black and the red. I want it to be a bit bougie. I kind of liked the black windows and this Hermes inspo in the windows, This over here kind of looks like a firefighter place, but it gives me the similar vibes, and it's the black and the red, the inspo. These shops right here look like home owned, or they're not like big corporate businesses. At least it doesn't look like it. And that's kind of what we're going for. Something very simple, not too bougie, but kind of a little bit nicer than this. We want to add a little flavor. So this is our inspo. And then now we move into our mood board. So we want to use these types of windows right here with black frames. I want to use these colors. This is another inspo that I liked. I like the red roof. So I was thinking we could maybe do a red or black roof in here. So this is again the black windows. You can kind of see a little person in the reflection. That's not me. And then I was looking at this for some inspo for the fonts. It's like some vintagey and farm looking fonts. And then I also liked the wood color here to make it feel more homey. And then I actually went ahead and created the logo. This is just something that I did super quick, nothing crazy. So they're a glass shop, auto, commercial, and residential. And then right here, I think it mentions about them being locally owned and operated. So I made a little separate sign for that. And we're gonna be using this in our Photoshop design. So let's get started. So here I have the image open in Photoshop. I am going to start off by removing any of the logos so we can have a blank canvas. I'm going to be painting it over white and then using the stamp tool and the patch tool to add back in the little brick texture. Right now it's just cleaning up our canvas. Now I noticed the sky to look a little dull, a little sad. We want this to look like a happy business, so we're gonna be using the sky replacement tool and adding a nice sun. I was gonna add a nice bright sunny day, but I kind of liked this sun setting down, and it kind of matched the lighting in the picture already, so I still thought this was a nice vibe. Now I'm starting to work on the roof. I ended up going with a black roof instead of the red one that I had mentioned previously. I just grabbed some black shingles from the interwebs and started attaching them together like this. This is my first time doing this type of image compositing or whatever this type of thing is. It's called a renovation, okay? A storefront business renovation is a new thing. Trust me. So this is my first time doing this, and yeah, I actually had a lot of fun and want to do way many more of these. So this is me trying to figure out how to glue the roof together and attach it to the business, and I actually really liked how it turned out. So the black roof added a nice little contrast, but I wanted a little bit more of contrast at the bottom of the business. You know, we gotta even and balance out the colors. So I'm adding black gates or black whatever these things are called, garage doors. I could have just painted it, but I decided to just add them on for a nice little touch, and I think it looked really nice. We finally got to the part where we add some red paint, so I added some red trim as you can see, and I'm adding like a little red bar at the bottom, so that way we still have a lot of white and just a little bit of red, so it's not too overwhelming, you know. And I also have the logo here. As you can see, I was trying it out to see how it looks like, and it looks pretty good. I decided that it's gonna go into the same place. In this next step, I am painting the wall wider so that it just looks like it has like a nice fresh coat of paint. I also painted the concrete black, like where the door entrance is, as you can kind of notice. And then I'm also wanting to add like little lights underneath the roof. I think that would look really nice, like some nice warm lighting. I got the idea of doing this because as you can see, there's like a little yellow sheen it caused due to the sun, the lighting in the photo, but I thought it would look really nice to have like nice little yellow light peeking underneath, and I think that added so much at the end. It's window time! Remember how I had black windows in my inspo images? Well, it's the time we're adding the black windows. Also, tell me why I was watching old Apple event shows while doing this.
Once again, MacBook Air completely redefines what thin and light notebook can do. Back to you, John.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't judge. You know what? Maybe you should recommend me some podcasts. You know, some podcasts that I could watch while I do this type of stuff. And I'll do that next time. And woo, we're almost done. We're almost at the end. So right now I'm just cleaning up the concrete. You know, it's kind of like as if we got a little power washer and washed the concrete. That's so satisfying. Oh my god. And then I'm also cleaning up the roof so that it doesn't look super patchy. And we are basically done. Now I'm just adding the logo, and I added the locally owned and operated sign, which adds the little negative space that we had. And then I added a little open sign. It adds some personality, you know. And yeah, this is the final result. This is how it looks. So let's take a look at that before and the after. I think this is a pretty doable-ish type of thing that the businesses can do. They could just, you know, add a little fresh paint their garage doors black, maybe paint the roofing black, and, you know, get this sort of like refreshing look to your business that, you know, could possibly attract more business. I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, I had so much fun working on this, and I hope to work on more of this type of videos because like I really enjoyed it so much. And thanks for watching. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day, and bye. See you later.